Yo, what's going on, guys? It's First to Aux, the Multiverses podcast, or I guess
The Multiverses podcast.
Is it a Multiverses podcast?
FGC podcast.
The FGC podcast with your boys Flash, Tyree, and
Aux, what is up, gamers?
Where have we been, Aux? Where we been?
Have we been? We've been living life, you know. We had to go do some things. We took a hiatus, and you know why? Because life is hard.
Because life,
that's why.
real, and
because
true.
Mr. Salaried Kitchen Manager and Mr. I just started school. You know, life happened.
Life kicked, and we're trying to kick back, and this
As all
is
the cool kids say, we are so back.
We are so back. We are so back and so ready. And one way that we're going to get back a little bit more effectively for you guys, which is why I themed it as multiverses this time around, we're going to start breaking down some of the characters in the beta to give us a little bit of a breather room in between talking about FGC releases and other FGC content, just to have like a multiverses backboard for us to throw content at.
Yes, exactly. And it is going to be called Beta Breakdown, courtesy of the name from Flash Tyree. I thought it was pretty cool. Maybe one of the only good ideas he's ever had, perhaps.
Probably ever will have. So starting off with the Caped Crusader, the Dark Knight himself, Batman. I'm gonna let Aux take away this next section. Go ahead and let me know about some of your favorite Batman comics, as somebody that did hit rank number 1 on Batman himself.
You know, I mean, before we even get into that, I'm sure a lot of people are. Batman's like one of the biggest superheroes in the world. But me personally, I've been loving this man. That sounds crazy.
You've been loving this man? You wanna elaborate?
Bruce Wayne has been my father forever.
Forever.
I've been loving this man since I was a kid. We'll talk about it a little later, but like from the Arkham series to the Batman comics, toys, bro. I've been loving this character, and then as soon as Multiverses came out, I made Arya, but then I made Batman.
Oh, okay. Arya was out of nowhere. You did pick up that Batman after what? Tech test, what was that, 2? It's pretty much straight Arya?
2 or 3, something like that.
Hell yeah.
Something along those lines. But yeah, no, I just wanted to come on here and talk about some Batman stuff, and we'll get into some more like multiverses oriented stuff in a little bit. But I just kind of wanted to go over some of my favorite Batman moments in like comics and shit. I thought that'd be pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
For all you Batman fans or multiverses Batman fans who maybe don't know a whole lot about Batman. I mean, I know he's super popular, but because he's so popular, he's got like 50,000 comics and like a billion different storylines, and a lot of them are super cool. And one of them that is actually so sick, I think is from like the Flashpoint series, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard of. It's when he fights Reverse Flash. It's actually so insanely sick. I don't know if you've ever heard of that one or seen it.
No, I didn't see it, but like in researching for this episode, I had to get these screenshots of it, and my god, this fight looks goddamn brutal. This fight looks absolutely insane. I'm not sure what's going on here, but what the hell?
Yeah, so I haven't read this comic like in its entirety yet, and I definitely plan to. But I found this out maybe a month or 2 ago, or I saw it on TikTok, I think, and I was like, bro, this is fire. But basically, Reverse Flash shows up in the Batcave, and you know, if you don't know anything about Reverse Flash, this man is like top tier, like multiversal level menace.
Like literally just doesn't care. We'll tell Barry he masturbated in his cereal. Like this man is a menace.
That's not an exaggeration, by the way. Like, Reverse Flash has done some heinous stuff. You know, I want to talk about that for a second. I know this is the Batman beta breakdown, but he's just such a menace. Like, you can't ignore some of the stuff he's done. He killed Barry's wife, or he killed the Flash's wife. He killed his own younger brother. He killed his career rival. He killed every single boyfriend that his crush had, and then literally turned her into like a lobotomized state because she wouldn't date him anyways.
Yeah, no, that's wicked.
So petty that he just pushed Barry down the stairs as a kid. He moved Barry's arm so that he wouldn't catch the ball at a baseball game. Like, bro,
just
is the absolute multiversal level tier menace. It's
literally on
so
a tire
ridiculous.
for nothing.
so ridiculous. Anyway, I got distracted. I just love that character because he's so ridiculous. But basically, Reverse Flash comes into the Batcave. I don't exactly remember why, but he goes to the Batcave, and so Batman's like, "Yo, Flash, come get your mans," basically. And then Flash is like, "I got you. I'll be there in a minute." And so Batman's like, "Okay, I gotta survive a minute against the Reverse Flash." And so the whole comic is literally just a countdown of him like trying not to die.
Yeah.
And it's so sick because like if you know anything about speedsters, they're actually so broken.
Yeah, you literally can't do anything about it. That's why do you think I chose Flash to be my idol?
Yeah, no, they're actually so broken. The only thing that stops Reverse Flash from like murdering Batman like frame one is the fact that he's just such a menace. He has to gloat and feel like he's won.
Oh wow.
So he just sits there and taunts him and stuff like that. And then in the end, the minute 60 seconds passes, and Flash isn't even there, which is crazy. Like, bro, you're the fastest man alive. And you can't even make it.
That's actually kind of wicked. Now. I definitely have to read more into this comic because that.
No, it's really good.
Like,
and then again,
the graphics, bro. The graphics. Like, look at this shit, bro. Like, they are boxy.
Yes. And like, bro, everybody wants to shit on Batman. Like, oh, Batman's so lame. Batman's got no superpowers. Okay, well, you tell me somebody with superpowers that can literally knock out a speedster. Yeah. All right, let me know.
He's still lame, but I mean, I digress. This is his episode. I'm not gonna talk about his literal incompetence with dealing with certain villains. The Joker. Now on here also you told me to look up 2 other comics, which was I don't know how to pronounce this, the Zura. The Zura.
Yeah,
the Zura.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, when I was looking up stuff, I'm like, all right, what are some cool Batman comics? This is actually one that I just found, so I'm not too familiar with it, but like the suit just looks so raw.
Yeah, it does.
The red and purple is so crazy, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. If I could get this as a skin in game, I definitely probably would only use this skin, honestly. It's just so clean.
Yeah, it's so good. For all of our audio listeners, it's like he's got like this like crimson red suit with like this crazy purple cape. It's actually so insanely hype. It'd be such a gas skin. I mean, I know Batman has like 60, 70 years of history, so there's a lot of skins, but I think this might be like top 5 for sure. For sure.
Like
I said, this is something I just recently looked up, and apparently it's like this Zura Batman. He's supposed to be like super super brutal. Like he has no moral code, which you know is basically the only thing holding him back from murdering everybody in Gotham.
Yeah, like actually dealing with the criminals. So maybe this is the Batman I need, man. This might be the Batman I need. I need a Batman with no ninja way, just murdering.
When I came here, I didn't come here expecting to get disrespected.
All right, my bad.
My father
you're right. Oh yeah. Daddy Wayne gonna get me. My bad.
You can't be talking about Daddy Wayne like that.
All right. Third and last comic that we're gonna bring up here, really probably talk about the suit because I don't know much about it, is the Flashpoint series. Because, bro, look at this suit. Like,
yeah, bro, Flashpoint Batman is so sick. Which Flashpoint is like by no means like just a Batman comic. He's one of the main characters in it, as he is in a lot of DC stores. But like, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Flashpoint. Basically, Flash makes a new timeline, then a whole bunch of shit goes down. But basically, this Batman is actually Thomas Wayne, Bruce Wayne's dad, and actually kind of like Zera Batman, like. He just doesn't give a fuck. He goes around, like, you can literally see it again for all my video listeners. He's got the 2 guns strapped. Like, he just doesn't care.
He's just ready, bro. He's just ready. That's what I fucking love.
Flashpoint could, like, there's a ton of videos on YouTube. Feel free to go do your own research. You could talk about Flashpoint powers. It's a massive story. But all I gotta say is Flashpoint Batman, give me that skin, please. And then also, like, you should just read it. It's always good seeing a different take on Batman, like Zerna and then Flashpoint. You got these like 2 hardened, like crazy, like, all right, I don't care by any means necessary type Batman. Pretty hype.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you should go read those, Mr. Flash Terry.
Oh, I will. That's one of my favorite parts about this Beta Breakdown series. I'm learning a lot of like more stuff about these characters. Like this No Mask comic that you had also brought up. I know I said that was the last one, but like This panel is so hard to me.
It's for the audio listeners, it's like just Bane and Batman just face to face. Like it's so simple, but it speaks so many volumes, bro. And it's just Bane and Batman just about taking off both their masks. And you know, Bruce Wayne, Batman, he never takes off his mask in front of a villain. That's insane.
That's insane.
But it's Bruce Wayne and Batman just taking off their mask, and they're just like no mask.
No mask. No
it's
mask.
So insanely sick. And I think in this comic line, Bane already knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman. And even like in the Arkham series, Bane knows that. Bane is really smart.
Yeah.
So basically, they're just like no mask, and they're not fighting as like hero and villain. They're just fighting as men. Like they're actually just like going face to face.
Yeah.
It's so sick. Yeah, I haven't read this one at all. This is my like first exposure to this one, but I have to read this comic book line.
No.
Like that singular page alone just makes me like want to look at it so badly.
Batman is definitely hard. I give him a lot of shit just because I am really upset at the fact that I just feel like certain villains should have been gone. That's all I'm saying. You know? But
you
like,
don't think the Joker should have been allowed to run around for like all of Batman's existence? What do you mean, bro?
No, I don't think that he should have at all. I feel like it's been high time for DC to kind of like move on almost. You know how Marvel is entering like the new like phase 5, and they're introducing like Kang storylines and all these other. I feel like it's time for DC to just move on. Like Joker's a great villain, awesome villain, but like what they did with Riddler in the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, that was amazing. And you didn't need Joker. I feel like he's held back by Joker. And if we just got a main Batman storyline where he just offs Joker, that would be beautiful. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to go into a whole other thing for it.
You see how they do the Phase 5? Have you seen how little people like Phase 5, bro? Because like, what are they doing?
Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, DC doesn't exactly have the best track record of
DC hasn't done anything.
To be fair, but like the Joker movie, that movie was incredible. Like I think it all comes down to like performance and like how you write the Joker. I think the Joker, like, it's just so weird because like the way you write Batman in so many different ways, like, and they're all interesting. You just got to do the same thing for Joker. Like they're just, I don't know. The whole point is like they're two sides of the same coin. They're both crazy, insane individuals. But one is a self-proclaimed hero and one's a villain, and they complete each other. Like just the same way you gotta write Batman well, you gotta write Joker well. It's gonna work every time.
True, but I don't care about they lover boy Sabi shit no more. I just don't care about their love story. They can be foils all they want. Like get a new foil.
I do really like the new Batman movie, and it had nothing to do with the Joker.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, move on, bro. Give me like a boss penguin story, bro. Give me
the lamest Batman villain of all time.
Yeah, I know.
Cares about
I like Fat Boy with Umbrella, bro. Maybe it's the Omega Striker's lover in me.
Like, give me Mr. Freeze, which I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I heard that he's supposed to be one of the main villains for the second Batman movie.
Okay.
Because Mr. Freeze is sick. If you don't know his story, he's really sick. He's not really a villain. He's more like an anti-hero. Not an anti-hero, but he's more just like
mercenary.
You know, Deadpool, kind of like, you know, Deadpool. He's not really good or bad. I mean, he's kind of good, but like in a lot of stories, he's not good or bad. He just does what is like most interest him. It's kind of Mr. Freeze is, and it just goes against Batman. He's just trying to save his wife, which is like really cool. So it's not like he's evil for the sake of being evil. Mr. Freeze is really cool.
Yeah, that sounds hype. I don't know enough about Mr. Freeze. The only exposure I have from Mr. Freeze is the Warner Brothers Flash series, which they made him pretty cool in that too. But definitely more to tap into.
For sure, a lot of the Batman villains are super sick, and I like the way a lot of them are written. Like I know we just talked about Mr. Freeze. I'm trying to think like Bane. Bane gets overlooked a lot. He's just like musclehead, meathead, but like we said, he's super smart. And a lot of times, like Batman and Bane see each other as equals, which is sick.
Yeah,
like,
that's pretty
say
cool.
what you want. If you don't like Batman, Batman's like villain catalog is awesome. And you know, I mean,
true.
Of course, say what you want about the Joker, he's a classic. Cry about it.
He's a classic that needs to die.
Whatever.
That's all I'm saying. It's kind of crazy though that I said Penguin and I didn't say Bane, especially after talking about that panel. Like if we could get that panel as like a movie, bro, like this part of the panel where he's like, oh, okay, so no cat either. And it's like, no cat, not her city, not her fight. Like, bro, come on.
Look, Batman is a man of honor, bro. Like I said, they're not fighting as hero and villain. They're fighting as just men.
As just men. Well,
it's actually so sick.
Yeah. So yeah, that was just a couple of the comics that some of the comics that we dabbled in, just diving into the Batman tunnel. What are some of your favorite Batman games besides Multiverses? Because we know you love that one.
Don't even get me started, bro. Like, do I even have the what are like the best Batman games of all time besides Multiverses, of course?
I don't know. I've never played a Batman game.
Yeah, you're corny. I should kick you off for even saying that. This is my all right. Get rid of your avatar. This is my show now.
All right, bet. Go crazy. I'll see you later.
All right. So since this bonehead troglodyte has never played the Arkham games,
real,
which is still insane to me. How have you never played the Arkham games? I know you don't like story games, but like, bro, they're just classic after classic after classic.
I started with Arkham Asylum and then just never finished it. I think I got into the Asylum and then just left.
Like, start in the Asylum.
Oh, I went through the tunnel of the Asylum, like the first vent, and just I beat up like the bonehead guards or the people that try to fight you. And I think that's
like one encounter.
Yeah, that's it.
Bro, this guy sucks. Everybody say L Flash. And in the comments, everybody say L Flash.
No, it's not. That's not an L Flash. People understand.
No. If you played the Arkham games, you understand. Like, bro,
I didn't even know there was this many of them.
There's 4. There's Asylum, Asylum City, Origins, and it's 4. They're all really, really good. I think it's hard to say. Like, okay. So if you want some Aux lore, I replay these games like once a year.
That's not a lie.
Not like no troll, no joke. I played Arkham City like 10 times, like 100% all the way through. I played Arkham Knight like 4 times. I've only played Asylum once, actually. I need to go back and replay it. And then I've played Knight like 3 times. Like I've played all of these games like an insane amount. They're all so good. I changed my list of like which ones are the best every time I think about it. And I've been trying to convince this man to play them forever, and he just hates me.
I might play him. That's a lie.
You see, you got a cap in his voice.
What cap, bro? What are you talking about?
The cap is crazy. Like you can just hear it, the lying in your voice.
Ooh, that Batman combo will sleep.
It's so frustrating, bro, because they're just so good. Also, that's probably also why I know a decent amount about like the villains too. Like even aside from the gameplay, the lore is so good. Like, you know who Ra's al Ghul is?
Yes, that's Damian Wayne's dad. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin.
You think Damian Wayne with the last name Wayne, his dad is Ra's al Ghul?
Yeah. Oh wait, that's his granddad.
Man,
my
what
bad.
The hell are you talking about?
I'm smoking crack. I did not mean to say that. I am not very on point right now. It's very late. We just
I'm at a loss for words right now.
It's his granddad, bro. I was close. Whatever.
Yeah, granddad. It's his
granddad.
Yeah,
it's his granddad. That's a dad. You still give him gifts on Father's Day, right?
And then like even the gameplay is just so good. I know I just said like, oh, and like everything but the gameplay isn't even like all of it, but the gameplay is just so good. Like I think, bro, I'm literally stumbling over myself. I'm just thinking about it. I'm fantasizing about it, and it's just so delicious. Oh my god.
Fair enough.
I can't even get the words out. It's insane.
Fair
Have you
enough.
like even seen like gameplay of it?
Not past Arkham City. I didn't see any
like,
Arkham Knight or Arkham the other one.
I like honestly feel like it is genuinely so impressive that you've lived your life this long without ever even like seeing these games.
I play the games I grind, and that's what I do. No, I definitely need to dabble in it more. But a Batman game that I did play a shite ton of is that Lego Batman 2. Am I right? 1 and 2, honestly.
Lego Batman 2 is insane. Yeah, we played 1 and 2. Lego Batman games are lovely.
Lego Batman games are so fun. We used to be in Aux's basement as like children literally playing tag in Lego
You're
Batman.
like 7 or 8 years old, like 10 years old, something like crazy like that.
These games slap. If you want some real Batman games with some real characters and great lore, bro, that's what I'm talking about.
It's funny because like I feel like the way we're describing it, you think we're sarcastic. No, like no meme, no troll.
memes.
These games are actually
These are
genuinely so good.
So good.
Like Lego games in general, but specifically Lego Batman 2, actually like a master class in game design. I'm not gonna lie.
For some reason.
No, the
It
Lego
actually
games are
paved
so
the way
good.
for like so many of the other superhero Lego games.
Oh yeah, it
Like-
did. Like they're actually like again, it sounds like we're trolling, but like no meme. They're actually really good and really important. So, I was gonna describe like a whole bunch of stuff about why the Arkham games are good, but like I can't even do it. They're just so good. You just gotta see it for yourself. So if you take anything out of this episode, play the Arkham games, play the Lego Batman games. Do yourself a favor, do those 2 things. You will have a better life. You will be enlightened.
You will be
And it's something to do while you're waiting for multiverses. So you finish all 4 Arkham games, you finish the Lego Batman games, and by the time you're done with that, multiverse is back.
Multiverse
and
is easy,
for
free.
the first 2, Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, you can like knock those out, the story, in like a day and a half each. If you 100% like a week each. The second 2 are a little longer, but like
Bro,
still,
talking
it shouldn't
speed running hours.
no, I'm so serious. Like the Arkham City, like straight story is probably like 10 hours. This was before like every game felt like it had to be like 70 hours with a billion things to do.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. So like, like not even speedrun hours. Which, bro, I'm losing my mind. If you haven't seen Arkham City speedruns, they're legitimately insane.
I actually haven't.
I haven't seen one recently, so I don't know exactly how they look. But like, you do some insane stuff. Like I'm sure most speedruns have like clipping and stuff like that, but like the strategies they use is insane. Anyways,
15 minutes?
Yes, yeah. See, I'm glad you looked it up. They're like actually insane. So
Hold on.
You should see
15 minutes?
This is how we get him. This is how we get him to play the game.
No way.
Speed run it because then he can play it in 15 minutes.
You mean you don't already play Potato at 30 FPS?
There's like a part where he just like goes straight out of bounds for like a minute. I think it is when he goes into like Ray Shuggle stomp. I don't remember.
Did he just kill
See
all
me,
of them?
that's okay.
I think there's a strategy where like if you keep grappling, this is like the final boss.
I've never seen this boss.
The Clayface
Is this
boss
swamp
is really
thing?
good.
Like this Clayface?
Yeah, Clayface. You've never seen this?
No.
That was a really good pattern.
Yeah.
Phase 1.
I'm telling you, I do
Then
not
you get
play
a
through
sword.
this
You get a
game.
sword at the end of it. It's really sick. Batman with a sword. Like, come on now. Go back a little bit.
Might have actually been onto something when he
More.
Oh, it's literally Batman with a sword.
Holy,
It's so
Did he
sick.
jump inside? What the fuck?
that is
Bro, you
literally
see what you're
the
missing out on?
best I've ever done without double bomb. Like ever.
No, okay. I'm clearly missing something, bruh.
Yes, you are. Also, the Arkham Origins Deathstroke boss fight is one of the best boss fights I've ever played in my life ever. It is so good. To be fair, I'm also a Deathstroke fanboy. I love that character. I think his design is extremely sick, and his background is really cool. But like Batman versus Deathstroke, like just 2 basically like insane ninjas going at it, so fun.
Yeah, that sounds like it. That sounds like it. I actually have to check this
I
out.
think I have gushed over Batman games long enough. I would have loved to go into more actual detail, but it ended up just turning into me fanboying for like 10 minutes.
Literally. Oh, this is my show now, and it just says, yeah, I love this game. I love this game.
I love this game.
But to be fair, that's pretty good analysis, bro. The game is gas. Go play.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it'll give you something to do, and like it'll be enlightened.
Hell yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I never finished Arkham Knights. Drop in the comments if you played that. Let me know how it was. Let me know if it's worth finishing.
All right.
It came out like what, a year ago or something like that, and I never finished it.
Oh, well, it's time for you to go ahead and finish that up. Maybe we play
Yeah, that might be-
the other new Batman game, the co-op one. Even though I heard that game is like,
Arkham Knights. That is
Oh.
literally what I'm talking about.
oh, I'm stupid. Well, if you play that game, well, you know,
Let us know.
tap in.
Tap in.
Now,
Man, now that I've gushed over Batman for like feels like a million years at this point.
yeah, this video
What
is
are-
literally just Batman glazing at this point.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Like, I mean, what's there not to love about him? He's a goat.
Real.
He's the goat.
All
He's
right.
the goat.
What are?
Yeah. What are?
Oh, go.
You first, ladies first.
Ladies first. All right, bet, because you know I am Madame. I was gonna ask, what are some of your most anticipated Batman skins in multiverses? Like, what are you trying to see? I know what mine is. I'm gonna go ahead and pull mine up right now.
Let me think. That's a hard one because there's so many to choose from. Like this is not answering the question, but they did an incredible job with the Christmas skin. As soon as that came out, I made that skin. It's incredible.
Yeah, this skin is really good.
Flashpoint, I think we talked about that one already. Like, it's pretty much a cheat code for any character design ever to have a black and red color scheme, like ever.
Oh, the skin I want is literally black and red. Can you guess which one it is?
Flashpoint skin.
No. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Batman Beyond, bro.
Oh,
I want Batman Beyond so bad. Never read the comics, only seen it in the games, but like, bro.
Look up Arkham Knight Modern Batman Beyond. No, Batman Beyond is super sick. If you didn't know, Batman Beyond is not Bruce Wayne. I don't remember who it is, but it's not Bruce Wayne. Yeah.
I actually did not know that. I did not know that. Oh yeah, this is good.
Yes, Modern Batman Beyond is one of my favorite skins ever. That's actually the one I was gonna say.
This one's so good.
Yes. So I want Modern Arkham Knight. There's a bunch of skins in Arkham, like the Arkham games, that would be really good. Can I think of any more? I'm gonna have to look it up because I know there's a ton I'm forgetting. The Arkham Knight suit in general is also really sick. It's pretty much just like a revamp of the skin you already know, but it's like a lot more like technological and stuff like that. It's really sick. I would definitely want just like the default Arkham Knight skin. That would be super cool. The Arkham Origins skin is really good. He's a lot bigger in that skin. Like he's like jacked. And because in Arkham Origins, he's like supposed to be like starting off as Batman, so he's like, I think supposed to be like 25, so he's like in his like prime physically, so he's like jack. So that'd be super cool.
That boy is built. That boy is built.
Yeah. Justice League 3000 would be cool. I like that one a lot. And then Batman Earth 2. I think those would have to be my top three. Modern Batman Beyond, Justice League 3000, and Batman Earth 2. Drop it. You're right here first.
Yeah. Those are some good picks. Oh wow, I don't even have three because I do not. I mean, I love Batman. Batman's one of my favorite superheroes.
Yeah, stop the cap.
I just want Batman Beyond. Is it Justice League Dark, or is that just his normal skin? I mean, I think it's just his normal suit. Yeah, that's just his normal suit. I mean, I guess it's a little darker.
Like, I guess it is different, like the animated Batman. I like that skin a lot, too.
I like how slim it is, and like, I don't know, he's cool. Yeah, and then that's it, because these are the only two Batmans I like.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, and a skin where he's just not in his bat suit. Like just a Bruce Wayne skin.
Straight up Bruce Wayne?
Yeah, just straight up Bruce Wayne skin. I think that would go insanely hard.
Would be pretty cool.
Insanely hard.
Like, I don't know if this is like an unpopular opinion or if this is even like a good idea, but I'm pretty open to like having skins not like physically make sense because you wouldn't have a cape with Bruce Wayne, obviously. I just think Bruce Wayne would be so funny or like so sick that I don't even care.
It would be so good. Just like how Black Adam didn't have a skin, but his silhouette still was able to be red, you know?
Yeah, I just mean like when he's gliding, like that would look pretty goofy.
Oh, fair enough. Maybe we take out Batman's glide because he didn't need it.
Batman deserves a glide. You can't have Batman without glide.
I don't know about that. Not in multiverses.
He literally has a cape where one of his moves is glide. You know who's under a glide? Bugs Bunny.
And then he glides in every single movie he could do? Yeah.
Bro, that's not a Batman problem. That's a multiverse problem.
Well, speaking about his glide, we might as well finish this up with talking about the character's kit, which you want to run through it? The Mr. Batman expert. I have a short.
Man, I've been talking their ears off. You do it. You're
Oh,
the Batman
okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Even
Two Guys using the worst skin in the game. Holy shit.
it's only for like the first two moves. So
Yeah, better be.
in Multiverses, Batman had a pretty extensive kit. I'm just gonna run through his moves super fast, kind of just keeping it to where we can all go back and remember, like, this is where Multiverses was at the time of this recording, which is offline mode, September.
Yep, so when Multiverses comes back, like, or not exactly when it comes back, I'm sure it'll be somewhat similar, but like, let's think when Multiverses is like really like drastically different, like 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, watch this video, look how insanely different it's gonna be.
Yep. We'll see.
Call the beta breakdown for a reason.
Called the beta breakdown, exactly. We are no longer in the beta when it comes back. So I'm gonna start with his Batarang, which was his neutral attack. You throw out a Batarang, you could even attach it to, oh wait, no, that's his neutral special. I'm stupid. You can throw out a Batarang, you can control it with your moveset.
Guys.
Yeah, my fault. This is 5 a.m. recording time. His jab combo was a 1, 2, 3, which would end with a attack going upward. Could be dodge canceled out of.
Exam, you'd fail.
Man, his sider, which as you can see, I'm gliding around with it for all of our audio listeners because Batman can glide with all of his moves by just holding the input button. He gets one Sair and a second Sair that he can turn around, which that was also always pretty fun. His grounded up attack, a really strong, dishonest hitbox that just kind of.
That move is dishonest. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, that move had so much insane base force, but no scaling force. You could charge it, it would hit you to the sky, but it would never kill. But no, super dishonest move. Like, it's just the hitboxing on it was crazy.
That underrated. So, all you Batman players, if you guys didn't use up tilt or whatever you want to call it, up tilt is like a sleeper broken move.
It's so good. And then his down attack on the ground was a slide, which it was really good because they made it to where you could cancel out of literally every slide attack ever. And then his aerial down attack was a down air, which was like a roundhouse kick. Neutral special was a bat bomb that he could apply to his Batarang and you could get insane follow up from. Side special was grappling hook, which was also a really fun move. I feel like Aux, you were one of the best grapple hook players in the game. Hands down.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little grapple lore rant. Like, so grapple has gone through so many changes and phases. And I'm just gonna say, because people wouldn't shut the fuck up about it.
Literally.
I wish I had it pulled up, but I don't feel like looking for it. I remember like in August of 2022, maybe a month after the game came out, I was like, yeah, grapple's stupid. Grapple's broken.
Yeah.
I remember saying this, and I didn't particularly mean like this. I just meant like the idea of grapple is actually so insane because I mean, I'm across the map. I'm going to dodge, like I'm going to go over to you and just I'm there now. I don't know.
You're there. You can dodge cancel out of it. It had no cooldown. It broke shields. Grapple was so OD.
Disregarded it. And there were a lot of bad things about it, specifically online, because online made it really, really janky, which is fair. But like, if you had a decent connection, or if you were just straight up offline, it was so good. It was like an insane mix-up, an insane follow-up. Had a ton of utility. It is. A lot of people didn't know until later in the beta lifespan that it broke shields. So like, it made the Wonder Woman matchup a lot easier to deal with.
Fair enough.
If you're watching, if you just saw in that clip the way I just followed that rain dog tether, like grapple's good for that. If you're watching the YouTube version, the grapple was just so insane, and they kept changing it, and then they made it do way too much damage, that they scaled it down, and then they I don't know, I don't even remember the timeline of everything they did to it, but they just kept changing it.
Yeah, no, grapple was OD. Anyway, I just really thought you were really good at just knowing when to use it. Your decision making with grapple. I'm not trying to glaze you or anything, even though glazing seems to be the theme of this episode. But yeah, the rest of Batman's kit after grapple, it gets kind of cool with his uppercut, which was really insane. I don't know how he was able to have double up special for the entire game's lifespan. Like no other character got double up special like super true like his.
Wonder Woman.
Okay, Wonder Woman, but like still, Batman's was so big. His up special was so huge, bro.
Yeah. To be honest, he would be that would be a sizable nerf, but I think he would be for the most part okay without it. Like if you make it like 1-2 frame dodge window or just like I've caught both your dodges, now I can do this, I think that would be like okay. I think that would be like a fair nerf because of how fast and just like how insane he is already, especially offline. But the thing about it is like it also had a tipper, which was kind of insane.
Yeah. It was huge with the tipper.
Yeah. And that's like not even to say like it's one of those moves where it's like if you've ever played Rivals of Aether, like you know how Raster, his thing is like it doesn't kill unless you tipper, like you have to tipper. It's not like that. Batman's aerial up special, it will kill you like at a pretty reasonable percentage, but then it'll just kill you way too early with the tipper.
Yeah, with the tipper. And then you have like Arya backstab too. Like, bro,
yeah,
we were doing some nefarious things.
Like knockback scale, and you're like, yeah, Arya backstab. Yeah, that move was insane.
GG. If you're watching the YouTube, you saw exactly what that does.
Yeah,
that man died at 90. But moving on, Batman's kit, smoke bomb, and for his down special, and I forgot a move. Oh, dive kick, which could be floated. Which if you knew about the
weird jank tech.
Floating dive kick into like the down air, which I'm doing on screen, that was like one of my most annoying things in 1v1s because there were certain Batman players that would literally just dive kick there all game. Like you can't beat that in neutral.
And unless you had some kind of like projectile or another equally like egregiously like large hitbox, dive kick was pretty much unpunishable.
Yeah.
And then when you could like kind of like make it float and stuff like that, it was just insane. It definitely needs to be checked out. I heard a lot of people say that like dive kick, they can like go one of two ways. Like they can make the hitbox way smaller and make it like a actual like skillful move, or if they're gonna keep dive kick like how big and insane it is, then you just shouldn't be able to cancel out of it. I think both of those would be okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Some tweaking, obviously, but like generally, I think you can take it in either one of those two directions. Smoke bomb, we already talked about that. I think you said smoke bomb, right?
Yeah, I didn't describe it though. Smoke bomb, it makes you invisible to the enemies and also gives you and your allies movement speed and projectile immunity.
I'm trying to think. There was something they did with Batman Smoke, maybe halfway, 3/4 of the way through the beta. They took something. They took one of the
It's slow. It's slow.
It's slow. Yeah.
Yeah, it used to
slow. Which, as a Batman player, was sucky. But like thinking back on it, there's no reason Smoke should have slowed.
It literally gave you 100% speed trans. Like you would get faster and your enemy would get slower. Like why?
Yeah, that was insane, especially like in 2v2s where it's a lot more chaotic, and like especially with the center, like if you play Smoke center stage where it's just like not avoidable or anything like that, not only are you faster, and then that speed you get it for like what, 1 or 2 seconds even after you're out of smoke.
Yeah, I think it's about 2 seconds.
Speed. Yeah, and then they're slow, and I don't know the exact percentages of how fast and how slow like everybody gets, but it was like, if they were fast and you were slow, GG's, you lose.
There's nothing you can do. It literally felt like playing an ice meta. It was so.
Yeah, it's funny thinking about like, I think that's all of his kit, but I was just thinking like, I've never thought critically about like the timeline of how these moves like progressed and stuff like that. And holy, a lot of these moves were, and a lot of them are still overtuned, but like, some of these moves are just so insane.
Hey, that's multiverses for you. I'm really excited to get into some more of these characters because like every character had that same progression.
Yeah, I'm really liking what we did here with the beta breakdown, but obviously we want to know how you guys like the beta breakdown.
Yes.
Let us know if you liked it. Let us know if you like this format. We can obviously keep doing it. We had a lot of fun. thought we start off with Batman. It's my main and just like a pretty easy guy to talk about. One of the most popular like figures in the world, like in the fictional universes.
One of the worst figures in the fictional universe. I mean, I love Batman. He's a great character. Why are we so short? Let me you know what? We're gonna get shorter as we get out of here. Yep, that was a beta breakdown. I hope you all did enjoy. As Aux said, we are trying to be here more often for you all. So if you are enjoying this and you are a fan of Multiverses, give us a big thumbs up. We're gonna keep on scooching out of here. Make sure you hit that sub button. That's the current sub count. It's not high enough yet. We need to keep going. We have to persevere.
Like 6.5 million by tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Where are we going?
What do we need to say before we sink away?
Before we drown. Follow.
Tell your Monday at 5, right? 5 p.m.
5 p.m. 5 p.m. 5 p.m.
Monday at 5 p.m. Yes. Eat your vegetables. Batman is the best. Okay, bye.
Bye.